I've been absolutely plagued with survivor guilt. If you don't know what that is, it's basically that you're not experiencing the pain that other people are going through. It's kind of like leaving people behind and struggling with the feelings of having things when other people don't have things. So about 3 months ago, my family and I moved into our dream house, and it's a beautiful 5,000 square foot home. And then the same month, I got in a pretty bad car accident that totaled my car, and I ended up getting the nicest car I've ever owned also. And so it was like all these awesome things are happening to me, and yet I felt like shit because so many of my friends didn't have the awesome things that I had. And then shit went down and a lot of my friends are no longer my friends. And I was like, what the fuck? October is just kind of the month for that anyway. The veil's thin and everything gets mixed up. And that's when it's time to get rid of things that no longer serve you. But I started really thinking about the patterns that my family went through, and it was that this recession, this economic downturn, whatever the fuck you want to call it, actually hit my family a lot sooner because of the size of our family, because of having 5 kids, and then medical bills. We ended up with a son that was paralyzed, and we lived in 290 square feet for 5 years. And it was miserable because we have a lot of big energy in a really small place, and that does not do well for you. And then when we tried to upgrade, it just got uglier and uglier and uglier. And then all of a sudden, all at once, everything broke free. And the decades of work that we had been doing finally bestowed on us all the blessings of the universe. And it was really fucking awesome. And yet I was like, what about all my friends who didn't have all the blessings of the universe? And I realized that doing the work for 20 years, it really does make a difference. You can't just start doing the work, the shadow work, or whatever you want to call it. You can't start doing the deep work and then just be like, whoop, I'm done, because you're never done. As long as you're living the human experience, you are never, ever, ever done. It just goes on and on and on, and you continue going on doing it because the moment you've done your own stories, new things come in and new experiences come in that you have to heal from. And then, God forbid, have children, and then all of a sudden your shadow starts coming out of their mouths. And that's a whole nother ball game. And as they get older, they develop their own shadows. And now you're dealing with your generational stuff, and it just gets wilder and wilder. And if you help people, if you're one of those people helpers, like I am, a people helper, what ends up happening is that you start transmuting their shadows. And so the thought that we could ever be done transmuting our shadows is just complete bullshit. It goes on forever. As long as you're in your skin suit, you're going to be transmuting shit, and that's just okay. And then sometimes you get big old bonuses and windfalls from the universe, and it's like, bam, new house, bam, new car, bam, new life. Everything's awesome. And then you got to figure out what the fuck to do with yourself. Because, wow, that's a lot.